Creative, open, nurturing, beautiful, educational,
popular,
unique,
exciting,
free, warm.
One of the main reasons for getting children together in a preschool setting is to start working on group dynamics. And at this preschool, we have 20 children and 3 teachers. Often when children go to kindergarten now, they're jammed in a classroom with 27 or 30 children and 1 teacher. So if they get the ideas of the school basics down, sort of the ideas of using your quiet voice and walking feet and raising your hand to get a turn and waiting your turn, those are the things that are hard to teach unless you actually let children of this age practice those things. So for me, the idea of preschool is they come together in a group and they learn a lot of group cooperation and how to get along and just how to be decent people with each other. And sort of the academics or anything else you learn is above and beyond that.
Environmental factors that most people think about is what does the space look like? Are there lots of toys that kids can play with? What color are the walls? Is there daylight, right? These are all things we think about as the environment. But again, what's probably most important to the kids is what the relationships feel like. So are they warm and are they nurturing, and do people listen and follow kids' leads, and or is there too much intrusion, or are the adults distracted or not available psychologically to them? So that's a part of the environment that I think, again, the research would say is probably more important than all of those physical parts of the environment.
The community has really come together, and most of the families are from walking distance here, so they share rides or they have play dates with each other. And I think it's really important to have young families help each other to raise children.
It's well known in the neighborhood. We live just like 2 blocks away, and so it's had a good reputation. And then I came and toured it and really liked how just kind of how the preschool ran. There's a lot of imaginative play and a lot of creativity. And anybody that I've ever talked to mentioned the neighborhood children's house, and they're like, oh, I just like love it. So for my youngest son, this has been like the perfect fit for him, almost like tailored to him.
The school is really aware of each child and what they need, and what we can do at home too to support her growing and being a good part of the community and learning and growing.
Now he's completely sort of comfortable in big groups of kids, making friends and running around and doing sort of all the things you want your kid to do.
I found that it's really fun to involve them in a unit of study that's from 6 to 8 weeks long. So we currently are studying about space and astronauts and planets and the universe. And the children are just fascinated. They come into the classroom and they share something they learned about, or they saw the moon last night and they talk about it. So we sort of immerse our classroom into the study. We have library books and art projects and songs and activities and toys that complement what they're learning. At this preschool, I really had certain goals in mind when I started it in the Northeast community, and one was that children would really enjoy school. Also, for children to become a cooperative member of a group, use the language of saying, I'm sorry, or to ask a friend to please not do that if they're bothering them. So to get the dialogue going between children is very important at this age. Children need to learn to follow routines and directions from somebody other than a family member, because sometimes that is a hard transition. And a lot of studies today show that the biggest predictor of school success is just that sort of self-control piece. If a child has self-control of their behavior and emotions, they're really well lined up to move on in school and be a good listener and be a good learner.
Probably like 80% of the friends that I have some connection to this school, so it's kind of a fun, like foundation.
Beginning of year, end of year picnic, those kinds of things. Today there's the peace party where family and friends are invited to sort of hang out and have a little social time. Those things I think are really, I really appreciate them. I think they're important in terms of, making it feel like a community and not just a sort of place for him, but a place for all of us.